One of the most defining moments for me was young. I was 12 years old. I went to California. I always thought I wanted to be an NFL player. And I went there. My cousin, who I've always looked up to, he was a great athlete, but he didn't really take his academics seriously. 12th grade, not getting the letters from the colleges that he wanted to go to, and just really instilled in me that you could actually do better than I. And from that point on, because of that motivation to get into colleges and to play, in the NFL, if you will, I got straight A's from 8th grade into 12th grade, and that just changed everything. Really allowed me to realize that my brain power is much more important than my physical power, and to be able to be a thought leader and to make things happen. Diverse Force is really a human capital solutions firm where we actually help organizations and companies to recruit, retain, and develop diverse talent. And it's really an evolution of work that I've done for many years with a professional network, UPPN, where UPPN, the mission is to engage, empower, and connect the next generation of business and civic leadership. And Diverse Force was a natural evolution of that, to connect people with opportunities throughout the region and leadership pipelines to really be the next generation of leadership as we move into a new kind of environment of generations that are coming after each other. Sulaiman Rahman is a social entrepreneur. He thinks himself as a servant leader, someone who looks to become an influencer in order to make a bigger impact. It was John C. Maxwell who said, "Success is when you add value to self, significance when you add value to others." I'll share a story of a father who he's in his bedroom, and he hears his son in his room, and he's hearing him shouting something, chanting something, and he's concerned. He start walking towards the boy's son's room, and he hears him crying and saying, "If you knew what I knew, you would not quit. If you knew what I knew, you would not quit." And he comes in, he sees his son crying, and he talks and says, "Son, why are you crying? Like, why are you saying, if you knew what I knew, you wouldn't quit?" He said, "Dad, I was reading this book, and in the beginning of the book, I'm reading about this young boy who's being discouraged about his dreams. He's actually being talked about. He's actually going through so many trials and tribulations, and I could not take it anymore. So I went to the end of the book, and I read the end, and he becomes this leader. He's inspiring so many people, and he becomes the person that he wanted to be, in spite of all the trials he went through." So I went back to the beginning of the book and told him, "If you knew what I knew, you would not quit. If you knew what I knew, you would not quit." So I just tell you, whatever you're going through right now is happening for you, to build you to the person that you need to be, and that your tests are only preparing you to have a great testimony and inspire others to do great things as well.